What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Brandon. This is the Blind Fish Keeper. So it has been quite a while since my last video, but there's been a lot going on in my world. We've had some family issues, some personal health issues. Of course, there was that little issue of Hurricane Ian shooting across the state. And I had a canister filter fail on me, but we've got all that squared away now. We're out the other side. So I'm pretty sure we got all the anchor worms cleared up. It's been about a month and a half, close to 2 months since I did the treatment. And just to recap for anybody that's just catching this video and doesn't know what was going on, this is my 150-gallon African cichlid tank, and it broke out with an infestation of anchor worms, most likely brought in from some fish that I added that weren't quarantined, basically because I don't have a quarantine tank big enough to support these fish, so they have to go straight into the main tank. Regardless though, we ended up with some anchor worms. So to recap on how I treated this tank, the first step I took was doing a giant water change. I wanted the water as clean as possible. As these anchor worms were dying and falling off the fish, I didn't want any secondary infections starting, and the best treatment for fish is super clean water, so I started with that. The next thing I did was a really heavy dose of salt, and I used about 9 cups of salt on this African tank. They're real strong fish. They come from a really hard water, high pH naturally, so the higher dose of salt did not hurt them whatsoever. I let the salt ride for about a week before I did anything else, and within that week I was already seeing improvements to some of the fish. After that week I did a water change, another big water change, and I'm talking 50% or more. Followed the water change with some Paraclins, and I just dosed the entire tank and let that sit for a week. I did not follow the recommended dosing instructions on the box. I just dosed the tank with 1 dose, let it sit for a week. After that week, I did another water change of about 50% or more and added a little bit more salt, and followed that with a medication that we found online. It was called Microbe Lift, and that was a anchor worm specific type of treatment, and it seemed to work. I did the full recommended dosage on it. It was 3 weeks of treatment, and at the end of it, I had no more signs of anchor worms whatsoever. The combination of everything I did probably just eradicated anything in that tank. So I can't say for sure that the microbe lift was, you know, the deciding factor or not, but at the end of it all, I got rid of the parasites. The tank, if you're not new to the channel, is looking a little bit lightly stocked at the moment, and that's for 2 reasons. We lost power for a little while after the hurricane, and I lost 3 of my fish during the power outage, which could have been a lot worse. So I'm very grateful to have been able to save everything that I did save. But also, coming in another video, I just acquired a new tank surrender from a very nice group of people that were renovating an office space and asked if I wanted to take over their tank for them. And I did, which was a Mabuna tank. And I have moved all of my peacocks out of this tank and into the new Mabuna tank, with the exception of my big dragon blood. He's too big to go into that tank just yet. There's some baby Mabunas in there and he would probably eat them up. Stay tuned because I've got a video showcasing the new tank and the new fish coming up soon. Anyway, so I have pretty much reduced this down to just a hap tank now. Not much else has changed. I did lose my big Odyssey CFS 700 canister filter. It crashed on me. Something went wrong with the impeller, and when it shattered, it shot all kinds of pieces and parts into the motor, and I was unable to get the motor running again. So right now it's just being filtered by the Sun 704B and an AC 110 hang on the back. But I'm not having any trouble. The nitrates have not gone over 30 parts per million since changing this out, and I'm still only doing the once a week, probably 50% water changes. And everybody seems to be doing good. I've added a few new fish. There is a yellow blaze that's brand new in the tank. Really gorgeous yellow blaze. He's a really high quality fish. He came from Dan at Consolidated Fish Farms, or the Aquarium Insider on YouTube. I've also added a Madoka White Lips. He also came from Consolidated Fish Farms. Tank's doing good though. As far as the parasites go, I think I've got it cleared up. Again, the microbe lift, if you're interested, I found it on Amazon. I did, for the full treatment of this 150 gallon tank, it took almost 2 bottles to do the complete treatment. So keep that in mind if you're ordering for a larger tank. I did not see any adverse signs from the fish as far as reactions to the medications or the treatments that I added. Everybody was still out and about and active and eating and acting normal. So I think I got it fixed up. If you see anything that I'm not seeing or not been notified about, please leave it in the comments below. I'm always interested in outside opinions, and maybe you guys see something that us here in the fish room just don't notice. So that's the update on the anchorworms. I think I got them all cleared up and everybody's good to go. Stay tuned though, I've got lots of new stuff coming. I know it's been about 2 months since I posted a video, but there are big changes and updates to come soon. And if you've made it this far in the video, please consider subscribing, hitting the like button, hit the notification bell for future uploads, and share it out to people. Also, in the description, there is an affiliate link to Consolidated Fish Farms. I get a little bit of a commission if you choose to purchase something. Also, there is a discount code, Theblindfishkeeper, at checkout. Will get you 10% off your total purchase. And again, thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for the future videos. But that's going to do it for me right now, and as always, I'm going to tell you guys to take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you in the next one.